Hey, Steve Gamache here for Chef Knives to Go, and we have another quick look product review. This is the Harukaze G3 or Ginsan Nashiji Bunka 165mm knife. So this is made in 3 layers. The core steel is what's known as Ginsan or G3 or Silver 3 stainless steel. It's a fine-grained, conventional steel that's really good for kitchen knives. Takes a great edge, almost like reactive carbon steel. The construction has a soft stainless cladding on either side of that core steel. You can see your line right here where the core steel is peeking out from the cladding. So this cladding is all stainless. So this is an all stainless knife. There is what's known as a Nashiji or pear skin mottled finish with a little bit of hammering on there as well, and some laser engraved kanji as well. So this is a really attractive looking knife, very easy to maintain. So let's take a look at the specs. The weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this one is 175 millimeters on the edge from the tip to the back of the heel, almost 7 inches. Spine thickness, these are fairly thin knives overall, and so this is, I got about 2.1 millimeters thick on the spine, pretty much all the way down, maybe about 2.0. There's some hammering here, so it's a little tricky to get an exact one, but this is a Bunka, so you got that reverse sword tip there, so you got the corner, and then you can see it start to thin out, and this knife gets nice and thin. It's got a skinny tip on it, and it's also pretty thin down by the edge as well. The heat treat's about 62 Rockwell on that core steel, 61, 62. Weight on this one's about 119 grams or 4.2 ounces. As I mentioned, the edge length, new sheets here, so I'm still getting used to the order of these things. The edge length, again, 175 millimeter. Overall length, about 12.4 inches or 315 millimeters. Again, spine, about 2.1 millimeters. Height, these are not tall, about 43 millimeters at the heel. The neck's pretty thin, though, and you've got pretty decent gap there between the choil, the back of the blade, and the neck, so you got a good spot for a finger there. So you've still got good ground clearance, really, for a 43 millimeter tall knife at the back. The balance point is, these are light handles, so the balance point's going to be right about there, which for me is pretty close to a pinch grip, so very neutral balance, light feel. Handles are oval, ambidextrous, what they call magnolia or hoe wood with a black packawood ferrule. It's actually nice fit and finish on this handle. It's very smooth on the transition here, and looks like a nice good glue up there where the tang goes into the handle, so we're really ready to go. Out of the box edge, I give these a 6 out of 10 on my scale, so they're ready to pretty much roll right out of the box. Nice fit and finish. It's a pretty stiff knife. Again, thin at the tip and thin at the edge. Grinds are nice and clean, nice and straight. So let's take a close-up look at that, get our beauty shot here. So you've got a very nice, attractive knife. You've got the Nashiji kind of hammered pear skin finish here, and then you've got the blade grind, nice kind of a sandblasted smoky finish there. And then there's your core steel peeking out. You've got kanji done in a laser engraved method on the right side of the blade as you'd be using it, holding it. And on the left side of the blade, there's an embossed kanji right there. Every knife's going to be a little unique. So again, very attractive knife, nice craftsmanship, fit and finish. Let's take a look at the cutting board profile. All right, these are going to be pretty flat, which is this style. You can see how low the tip is in relation to the knife center line. So this is not going to be a heavy rocker. You've got a little bit of belly on the profile, not a whole lot. So this will be a good chopper all the way through. I'm going to dig the tip in kind of right there. So you could rock over short stuff, maybe scallion, stuff like that. But tip draws would be awesome because you can pull that without lifting the handle very high at all. So great for tip draws. You could do a little kind of glide cutting, push-pull cutting, great for chopping. So just depends on the style of cutting that you like to do. But very light knife, nice craftsmanship, great steel, nice looking. So it's just a really nice package here. So this is the Harukaze Ginsan or G3 Nashiji Bunka 165mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.